Greetings comrades, Soviet Gaming here. Today we are doing Vault of Time Abyssal Expedition yet again, but this time we are focusing on Mr. the Devourer and the endgame goals to get the Prince rank, because we are really close to that. If you want to know how to do that efficiently, how to help all your teammates from the militia, so every active person will get that reward without a lot of hesitation, watch this video. And I should say that I am sponsored creator by AFK Arena, so you just know that. Alright guys, let's go. Yes, I know that miscommunication and random stuff, sniping of cities is important stuff, and you can't really fight with that. So you just gotta work hard to try to do as much as you can, so your teammates, the guys who are doing the good job, will get their rewards. So okay, let's start with the requirements for the title. I've done some quests for the next title already. The one that you will have to do over here, which will be kinda, not hard, but time consuming, you will have to have 20 settlements of tier 6 and higher. So this is city 1 and city 2, those medium ones basically, medium settlements. You have to have 20 medium settlements, either city 1 or city 2. This is one of the quests for the next title. I already finished that one. Another one was to harvest some essences, that was kinda easy. And the main problem over here will be participating in exterminating the final boss and occupying 1/8 tier settlement or better, guys. So from here on, it will totally depend if your militia is working together and everybody is listening and doing what is best for everyone, or you have a lot of random people who are doing the random stuff and you don't have the communication. We are pretty lucky here and nobody have been sniping here, so we don't have that stress that some of the guys have. Everybody is working together towards the common goal, trying to hit the boss in time, not attacking him when you don't need to. So let's talk a little bit about that. I recommend starting with the first goal, that is participating in exterminating the final boss. If everyone is active, that shouldn't be the problem, because most likely you won't be able to kill the boss in the first day, right? So I woke up this morning and the boss here was dead, and we already get the pathway to the final boss basically. And what I did, I just occupied one hex right next to the boss and I attacked him once, and I did like 176 million damage. As I said, it's kinda easy to do a lot of damage to the boss, and yeah, I finished most of the quests by doing that. And after that we decided to stop. Why? Because I want all active people in our militia to get this participate in exterminating the final boss reward. For that, everyone should do at least one attack. It doesn't matter what damage they will do. Well, it would be nice if they would get the quest for the title where they will get the proper damage, but yeah, it's really important to get the hit here, because there is a chance that the boss will die before that, and after that you can respawn the boss and fight him again for the leaderboard or something, or for other people who didn't get the reward for attacking him in the first try. But it's better to get this participate in exterminating the final boss reward earlier, because you might not be able to kill him second time, right? So in order to do that, we decided that we will try not to attack boss that much. We will just collect the relics, get stronger, and we have 24 hours window before everyone will go full on the boss. So as you can see here, our guys didn't attack him that often because they know that it is not necessary and everyone can get the reward. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is to occupy one of the tiles next to the boss. Second, you want to attack the boss and do the required amount of damage for the quest for the next title. Now, some of you guys might wondering if it is required to kill all those groups of enemy units here, all those mini bosses here, to get the reward of participate in exterminating the final boss. I will tell you guys, it's not necessary. If you will kill the boss, if you will take his health down to 0, it will count as killing the boss. So in reality, if you're low on time and you're deciding if you should attack the normal enemies or focus on the boss, focus on the boss if you're running out of time. Because that way you can get that reward and you can get the Prince title. Then if you want to restart the boss, you will have to kill all those units, all those 30 enemy groups in order to restart the boss. So if you kill him, you will still need to finish those guys out to restart him. If you guys wondering what are the best teams against the boss, it's really hard to say, because I know that Cecilia does a lot of damage, but for someone who goes for spellcasters it will be different. Moreover, in order to get the maximum damage, you want to have your blessed relics all the way to the maximum, so you should have 6 of those red relics here. And yeah, what I would advise, after you did your first hit here, and if you have a lot of time, like right now we have 4 days left and that's a lot of time, I will save my energy. I will save my energy. My heroes will get a lot of energy. I will get them the relics. So I'll max out the sorcery. I'll max out the sustenance. I'll try to. And I'll try to put my celerity as high as possible because that was the third type of heroes I picked. And yeah, you really want to work on level 4 of each of those relics. Otherwise you won't reach this goal and you won't get the prince title. So make sure to have enough essences to get this thing. But when you have those relics at the maximum, you can experiment with different teams. Using something like this team and twins, I don't have energy on twins right now, they're resting. So using Cecilia, Athelia, Rowan, Aaron and twins will give you a really high reward. By reward I mean damage, by the way. Specifically if you really worked on those type of characters, I didn't, so I won't get that high score. For me, even without the maximum relics for the spellcasters, I went with more or less random team over here and they did quite a lot of damage. I will actually replay the battle. So it was Chimera, twins, Rowan, Rosalind and Mihira, and they did quite a lot of damage. And actually I can push it harder. I can push it higher if I'll get the relics up, if I'll get my heroes up, and if I'll make the proper team combination. So replacing Mihira for, let's say, Belinda will give you higher results. So yeah, there are a lot of options and there is no best team unless you really min-maxing from the very beginning. We went kinda blind in this, so I don't even think that it's necessary, guys. I don't even think it's necessary because you can kill him unless you're going for the high score. Because, guys, I heard a gossip that after the battle will be over for Expedition, there will be additional reward for the leaderboard spots. I'm not sure about that. That's totally a gossip, so we can't be sure about that. But the people who are in the top of the leaderboard will get the rewards just like in that Twisted Realm. Kinda. But now we rank the guilds, the militias. So if that will be happening, we'll make a separate guide on that, and actually we will try to do the maximum damage on the last boss and rush forward like the optimal strategy. But right now, I strongly recommend you guys to chill, relax and have fun, because this map is so much fun, it's so refreshing, and I'm so happy that they introduced it into AFK Arena, and yeah, I love it. I love it, guys. So let's see, this guy here made 186 million damage, and he used Cecilia, Athelia, Laika, that new guy, I don't remember his name, and Aaron. So basically what I told, and so those guys doing quite a good damage as well. You can go with different setups and get the good results, so it's based on what you have and what relics you have. Moreover, I think that having a team that can give reliable damage for all the heroes that you have is more important, because that way you can attack him more and do overall more damage. So it's not one-time maximum damage, but it's overall damage that hero does, that character does, that account does. So I guess you want to kind of balance your team better. Because what I did here, I've got only heroes from Dura Sustenance, Dura Sorcery and Dura Celerity. That's about it. Because if you take a look here, I don't have even a single hero from those categories, because I want those guys to be as effective as possible. And when I will max those guys' relics, I will work on the Celerity one that will boost their damage. And I advise doing the same for you, because you won't be able to level everything up to the maximum. That's impossible. I think it's impossible. I'm not sure about that, but it's really hard. It's really hard, specifically for the casual gamer. So that's what I can tell about the Devourer. Basically, test it out, what works for you the best, do as much damage as possible, save his health, save his life for your teammates so everyone can do at least one hit, and after that, you can go full in on him, let's say 2 days. Even if you give him 2 days, you can actually go totally mayhem on him after that and destroy him. So it's up to you, depending on how active your guys are and depending on how much time you want to give to your militia guys. Now there is another really important thing, occupy 1 A-tier settlement or better. You really want to get this one as well, right? and it's, well, I don't know if it's possible or not, but it's really hard to take one of those cities by yourself. What we decided to do about that? We decided that the city that is connected to our main path over here, like this one, it won't be the city that someone will take for long. So basically, we will take turns. If someone wants to get that achievement done, and we have some people online, usually it will be later to the end of the event when everyone have more relics and they are more powerful and the boss is dead, so everyone is safe. We will just destroy 2 lines of defense and the player will finish off the city, take it, then abandon it right away, so next person can take it. That way you won't have to spend stamina on building pathways to the other cities to take them. That only will work though in case if your militia doesn't have those really selfish guys who don't care about others and don't understand that this is a team event. So if someone will take this town and won't give it back, won't abandon it, that won't be good for everyone, because after that you will have to build a goddamn bridge to the next of those large cities. And why we decided to pick this one? Because it's accessible for everyone, basically. You can go for this one and this one as well, but this is the closest to the boss and you really want to have 1 hex next to the boss, so this is the most accessible town. And we have the second option for the people who would like to hold those large cities. They will group up in groups of 2 or 3 depending on how strong they are. They will build their path toward one of the cities wherever they want, maybe somewhere in the back, like before the gates, doesn't matter, maybe for those ones, it doesn't matter that much. And like if we have 2 or 3 people, we just gotta take those big cities in turn, just like we did when we were weak enough to take those city too, right? So one guy will take this city, one guy will take this city, and the third guy will take this city, for example. So 3 of those guys together will do 3 attacks each on each of those large cities, and it will be easy to take them even for someone who doesn't have the full relic set. If you can find people who are online at your time and they want to cooperate, that's really important. Other than that, other title quests here aren't that hard. Those rank quests are pretty easy. Those 3 are the hardest one, and the one that require you to have 20 tier 6 and 7 settlements. Other than that, it's good. So you will get 2.5k dust and 20 Stargazer cards for that. I don't know, you might consider those rewards are pretty bad, but then again, in the last summoning session, you guys saw it, I got 2 twins from 20 Stargazer cards, so come on. Could be better, I agree, but we're getting those rewards right now. That's pretty nice, and I think they will kind of change them a little bit in the future, so the developers are listening to our feedback and maybe they will change them, so maybe we will get that leaderboard ranking with the rewards, as I said, or something else. We will see. By the way, considering the leaderboard, if you take a look at the leaderboard and open the statistics here, you will see which militia member did how much damage to the actual boss. So this is actual ranking of your guys based on how much they helped with the final boss. So you can see who the hell is slacking and why. So yeah, it will help you to balance up your guild if you want to have active people only. Another small thing about the time left on the event, it was already posted on official AFK Arena Facebook that this timer is wrong. So the timer in the events is wrong, it doesn't show you exact time, how much time you have left. So to see the actual time that you have left, you gotta go in your militia screen over here and check out this timer at the bottom. That is how much time you have left in your area, and after that you won't be able to fight the boss anymore, and like that's all the time you have left to finish all the quests and get your rewards. Also, I was really wondering what the hell is this town over here, why it's protected, why we can get to it, so maybe there is some sort of Easter egg, and if you guys know about that, let me know in the comments. Is it just there for fun, or you can actually do something with it? Can you interact with it? I have no idea. I haven't saw anyone doing anything with that, so if you know something about that or you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. And yeah, other than that, I think that Abyssal expedition will stay for long, so this is not a one-time thingy. I'm really hoping that the next one will be not just the same one, but a little bit different. They might change the map a little bit, they might change the bosses a little bit, just like the Twisted Realm. So it's kind of the same boss fight, but a little bit different. If that will be like that, that will be really fantastic. If not, it's still pretty fun because we haven't learned how to properly do this one as well. And yes, considering the difficulty, I think we might need a little bit more time for that, but if your guild is at least semi-active, because we have a casual guild here, and we already got to the last boss, and I think we will get all the rewards, so it's not that hard. If you have enough active people, I've read on Reddit that you need like 40 active people for this to do it effectively. I think 30 will be enough, but yeah, if you have enough active people, you will be able to beat this. So yeah guys, if you have any other ideas about how to beat the boss and really fantastic team compositions that can just decimate him, let me know in the comments. While you're going there, please leave a like to this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and make sure that the bell notification is turned to all. That's really important, otherwise you might miss something important. That's how YouTube works. Also, if you want any other guides on AFK Arena, you can check the playlist down there in the pinned comment or in the description. I have a lot of stuff over there. And you also might want to join the Discord, because we talk about everything over there. Moreover, I'm starting the free-to-play versus pay-to-win series soon on server 600, so you might want to join that. All the details are on the video on my channel, which is on the top, or in the Discord, or in the community tab. You will find it, no problem. And if you want to join in, you are welcome. It will start today, tomorrow, really soon. So server 600, let's go. Also, you might want to join me on Twitch for live streams. I'm streaming every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. Mostly PC games. I think I'm starting Command & Conquer Remastered soon. So if you love that game like I do, join in. And yeah, follow me on the social media. All the links are over here and in the description. Thank you for watching guys. I appreciate that. Soviet out. See ya comrades. Bye.